the Regent Street in London, where I am walking, and what I wanted to talk to you about today is the freedom to make your own choices. Now, a lot of people ask me whether or not I'm at a particular location where I happen to meet them on work or holiday, whether I'm there for business or vacation. And the interesting thing is that it's never those two for me. It's rarely, almost never those two for me. And what it really is for me is me having a certain place on the list, such as London, of places that I wanted to visit, and me booking a trip on a certain day and flying over and doing what I usually do and exploring the city when I'm not doing what I usually do. And this is what makes me someone who is not here on work or holiday. And for a lot of people it's a little bit of a weird concept, because they're so used to living in a rigid world where you work for a while and then you take time off for a short time, let's say 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then you go back to work. Where I reject this model. While I'm not opposed to taking time off at all, I'm actually all in favor of it. I'm opposed to having a regimented lifestyle, sort of schedule that is dictated by an external entity. In today's world, with so many advancements that we have in work, in travel means, and how cheap everything is, relatively speaking, compared to 50 years ago, 100 years ago, one can, so to say, live like a king or queen. And I find it puzzling that we've been at it for a while now, and certainly the COVID pandemic sped it up as well. A lot of people found that they can do their work at home, that they can move locations, and surprise, you go to other parts of the world and there's stuff just like at your home, or even more convenient. You know, you can rent a bicycle, you can rent a car, you can get a monthly transport pass. The logistics of going elsewhere are often fairly easy, much easier than people think. I mean, it's not like this in every part of the world, but hey, you don't need to be a genius to Google the easiest places for travel or easiest places for digital nomads to find out what those places are. And of course you have Central Europe and Southeast Asia and certain parts of the States where prices are not as high as in New York City or San Francisco. What you can do is give it a shot, especially if you're not fully attached to mortgage payments and family obligations, whether it's because you are a younger age, or because you chose to live a lifestyle of freedom, or because you are restarting your life after a divorce or some kind of loss and you're recovering and you need a new sort of chapter. Nothing really should stop you from making it happen if you want to. So this way you will know that there's more than two modes of being away from your so-called home base. It could be more than just vacation, business reason for being somewhere. It can be just you wanting to explore, you seeing a movie one time and realizing, oh, that movie is set in this wonderful city, I want to see it for myself. Or maybe hearing a story from your friends or people on YouTube that you respect, and just try to walk in their footsteps until you find your own footing. And this way you can truly explore what it means to be a little bit freer in the 21st century. I'll talk to you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.